Good morning, everybody. It is so good to see each and every one of you. I'm so happy to see everyone here so that we can all just take the moment, take the time out to give the Lord praise and give him honor and give him all the glory because he is definitely worthy of that praise. This week I was thinking about something. Of course, I'm always thinking. I was watching a video that you guys all remember. I'm pretty sure anybody who has ever watched the TV before in an African-American family, one of these movies went across your screen. And this one I'm talking about is The Wiz. Y'all like The Wiz? Y'all like it? I liked it. You know, it was our version of The Wizard of Oz. Had all those colors and everything else. And when we came and looking at it as a child and now looking at it as a grown-up and all, you know, I think about the lyrics of one of the particular songs that I just love. It was from The Scarecrow. Remember it, right? So y'all know what the song is about. And the lyrics were really just great, you know. It started off with saying, you can't win, you can't break even, and you can't get out of the game. Now, of course, as a child, you're singing it and you're dancing along and everything, you know, you're just excited to see Michael Jackson on the screen in a Scarecrow costume. But when you think about those lyrics, think about that. You can't win. You can't break even. You can't get out of the game. People keep saying things are going to change, but they look like they're just staying the same. You can't win. You're in over your head and you've only got yourself to blame. You can't win, child. You can't break even. You can't get out of the game, right? But of course, today the little scarecrows are dancing, little crows are dancing around, and you're just loving it. But keep on listening to the lyrics. You can't win. You can't win no way if your story stays the same. Okay? You can't win. You can't win. You can't break even. You can't get out of the game. Here we are. Here's my part. The world keeps moving and you're standing far behind. People keep saying things will get better just to ease your state of mind. So you lean back and you smoke that smoke and you drink your glass of wine. You can't win, you can't break even, you can't get out of the game. All right, so these are the lyrics of the song coming in through, right? And you know, sometimes that kind of resonates with us, doesn't it? Whenever we feel like we're in a state of doubt, you can't catch a break. It's either one thing or another. I mean, be honest. Whenever you saw that person who won that jackpot in Sugarland just this week, you got a little bit jealous, didn't you? Man, if that were me. If only I had that luck. But here I am in my state. I can't break even, right? What's missing here, though, is the renewal of your mind and your spirit. Because in the midst of all of our troubles, we tend to forget whose we are. You can win because we were created by God to succeed. Don't doubt yourself, for you are a child of the King. And when we continue to trust and believe in his word, we realize that we will receive consolation and peace from our troubles. Think about that. John 16:33 said, I've told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. Right? 2 Corinthians 5:7 says, we live by faith, not by sight. So even though we can't see it, we know that the faith that we have in the Lord is going to bring us to it. So don't doubt. And I'll always say this, my favorite, if there's ever a favorite verse in the Bible for me, is Romans 8:35, where it just says, who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation, distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, peril, or sword? Nothing, because in all these things we are conquerors. And I thank God for that, because that helps me understand that nothing is allowed to separate us from God. I mean, Paul even considered this when he was thinking about all the things that could come to us in trouble. Okay, so you don't have what you want right now. So what? What's going to separate you from the love of God? Oh, so your friends have left you, or your spouse or whoever has left you sitting alone. But what about the love of God? How nothing can separate you from that. And just in case you think you have any other exception, Paul says again, anything else that is in all of creation. In all of creation, you still have the love of Christ. So don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt your abilities and your strengths and things, because the Lord gave you all those things. And, when it comes down to it, it's just like that verse says in the song, don't give up on God, because he will not give up on you. Amen. Thank you.
So trust in him, he'll work it out for you. Someone asked a question, how do